Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is a plan with me and this might be a chatty one just because I need to share with you the lengths my husband have gone to try and scare me. But before I get into that, I'm going to share with you the kit that I'm using. So it is from Fab Planner Print and it's this gorgeous fairies and like midnight type one, starry skies, and with it being bonfire night tonight, I thought this kit was perfect to use for this week. So it is absolutely stunning. I love it. So I'm gonna jump straight into it and just crack on with what I'm doing. So I mentioned in a video recently that I was watching The Haunting of Hill House, and I know a few of you have mentioned you're watching it. Now, it's not as scary as people have made out it is, but it has a lot of jump scares, and my husband likes to scare me and I like to scare him when we can. So we were watching it the other night. I can't remember what night it was. We were watching it the other night anyway. And as I come out of the bathroom, there's an episode called The Bent Neck Lady on there. And as I come out of the bathroom, my husband was trying to creep me out. He was like, he had his neck bent and he's pulling these faces, and I jumped because obviously opening the bathroom door, I wasn't expecting my husband to be stood up there trying to creep me out. So that was that. I screamed, got mad, as you do. And then as he went into the bathroom, I decided I'd get payback. So I hid down the side of my bedroom's quite long, and down the side is my son's TV stand and all that. But then there's also like drawer units, and I hid round the side of there. And my husband came in the bedroom and the light wasn't on, and he's calling me and I'm not answering. And he keeps calling me and he's like, look, look. And then I jumps out and scares him. So I got payback on him, and I was pretty impressed that I got payback. He was not happy. He was like, oh my God, that's not even funny. You just scared me. I was like, yeah, payback. So that night then, I woke up in the middle of the night. I had a banging headache. It must have been, I think, 5 o'clock or 10 to 5, something like that. So I went downstairs to get a drink and some tablets for my headache. And I come back upstairs and my husband wasn't in bed. So I'm looking around for him. He's at the end of the bed and he jumps out and scares me. So I screamed. I wasn't happy because obviously I had this banging headache and I just wasn't happy. And yes, I used a few choice words. I was like, how can you scare me? I got a headache. And, you know, he was like, what? Payback. So then as he's sleeping, I'm trying to pull the blanket off him to try and creep him out. That is someone else pulling the blanket off him. But he didn't pay any attention to it. So I wasn't happy. But I've still got to get him back. I have absolutely got to get him back because he's just not funny. It really creeped me out. It's not so much that the show is scary. It has jump scares. And I think things like this do, like, not play on your mind, but they freak you out a bit. But he keeps scaring me. And every time we're watching it, he tries to make me jump and that. So yeah, I'm getting annoyed now. So I need to find ways to get him back. I've hid in the shower before. Like, this one my husband and I are like. I've hid in the shower, behind the shower curtain before. He's thought I've gone to bed. And as he's come upstairs to go to the toilet, I've jumped out of the shower and scared him. But that's just how we are. We like to scare each other. But yeah, so I need to think of a way now to get him back. But I am enjoying watching the Haunting of Hill House. But like I said, I don't enjoy the scariness of it. My husband's scaring me, but I enjoy getting scared, like scaring him back. So yeah, I just need to think of ways now. So, so that's my little weekend fun, as you do. My kids think it's hilarious that we scared each other. Like last night, my husband went to tuck in the kids, like Owen and that, and check that everything was switched off in their bedrooms. And Owen must have woke up, and Owen said to him, Dad, go and scare Mum. This is like 1 o'clock in the morning, and Owen's just woken up, and the first thing he's saying is, go and scare Mum. I'm like, geez, thanks, O, should I say? Thank. But he didn't scare me because I knew. So, any of you doing anything good for bonfire night tonight? Or did you do it on the weekend? Any of you actually scare your other halves either? Or is it just me and my husband who are very childish? We always try and scare each other. One day though, one of us is going to have an accident or something. I've stood outside the bathroom. Have anyone like seen, like, you know, horror films where you always have that one person with the long dark hair and they just have their hair in their face and they stand there creepy? I do that all the time to my husband. He gets really creeped out because I can stare for ages and it just really creeps him out. He's like, can you stop? And I just won't answer. He's like, it's not funny now, look. But that's exactly what we're like. But I don't know. I've just seen as well. Oh, I'm trying to find the end of this washi. Sorry, guys. I've just seen it as well that there's a TV program on Netflix that I'm thinking of watching called The Sinner. So I'm thinking of watching that. That might be good. Anyone watch that? I am still watching Sabrina. I watched it for a few days. It's good. I like it, but it's funny because you keep comparing it to the TV series you watch as a child. Well, I do anyway. I keep, you know. But the girl who plays Sabrina in this new TV program actually does resemble the Sabrina from the original. So yeah. It's funny though. My son had a good birthday, by the way. He picked his bike. He's got his bike now, so he's been out on it all weekend. Didn't want to go back to school today. But it's only like, I think 50 days till Christmas. 50 days. I need to get cracking on with everything I need to do. I haven't even started Christmas shopping yet. Only because it's my boys' birthdays. You know, once they're over, then I'll start thinking about Christmas shopping. Although Courtney has like given me a list in the 6 weeks holidays. She knows what she wants and she's like, yep. They don't want nothing big this year, which is good. It's always better when they don't want anything big. But it's just makeup, clothes, perfume, things like that for Courtney. And she loves Riverdale. I've never watched it. I'm thinking of starting to watch that just so I know what she's talking about. But she loves Riverdale, so she wants Riverdale stuff. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I love that one. And I think I'm going to put that on this one here. Just, I'm going to put some glitter washi. A minute. But yeah, so do your kids have like big Christmas lists, or do they just like, you know, give you 1 or 2 items? Owen is the one I'm struggling with. Like, Owen is so hard to buy for because he don't really like toys anymore. He loves his teddies, but he's got so many teddies. Tell you what I do love buying for him is the pop vinyls. Have anyone seen the pop vinyls that you can get? You can get so many good ones. They have a few already. I've messed up with the washi there. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, they have a few pop vinyls at the moment. A nice little collection of them. But I do like buying them more. And they do Riverdale ones that's being released. And Fortnite pop vinyls. Fortnite pop vinyls are being released. So, oh, I messed up with this washi. It's so annoying. But yeah, they even do Gizmo from the Gremlins. They do Home Alone. They do Elf. They do Nightmare Before Christmas. They do so many. And yeah, my kid's got some Deadpool ones. Owen's never watched Deadpool. He's a bit young for Deadpool, but he knows about Deadpool. what are the ones? They got, what are the ones that they got? I'm trying to, oh, Adventure Time ones. They got some Adventure Time ones. But they do Stranger Things ones, and Courtney and Michael love Stranger Things. So yeah, it's just what to get him. Courtney keeps asking me if I've started my Christmas shopping yet. If she had her way, I think she'd do the shopping for me to make sure like it's done ASAP. She's just so eager. I want to try and get matching pajamas this year. I'd love to get, you know, like how they do in America. They always have like matching pajamas. You see on all the American films, the families with matching pajamas. And now the UK shops have started doing it. So I want to try and get us matching pajamas, much to the horror of my eldest son. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, no one's going to see our pajamas, are they? Apart from when I take photos. But it's something nice, you know. I just think it's so cute because they're not babies anymore. And they don't believe anymore, which is heartbreaking. I've told them if they don't believe, they don't get presents. It is heartbreaking that they don't believe anymore. But I wish they did. It's just more magical, I think. Like, I love Christmas. I'm a huge fan of Christmas. You all know that probably by now. But I just think it's more magical when the kids still believe. You know, when they write their lists to Santa and you post them off, and I just think it's more special that way. This glitter washi is not very sticky at all. I think it's from Paper Chase as well. So as you can see, I've not even paid attention to what I'm actually doing. I'm just going with it, which sometimes always works out better for me. Sometimes I focus too much on what I'm doing. But I've just been chatting away. Washi tape is one of them things that I think as a crafter now I can't live without. And I love this washi tape. I've had this washi tape for about 2 years and I've never used it. And I just found it in one of my washi boxes and I was like, oh, the colours go really nice. Oh my goodness, I really need to go and get my eyes checked again. Long overdue. I've got a list of things. It's funny how like we put everything that relates to us to the side and leave it. But I should go and get my eyes checked. These are coming up just because when you stick stickers down on glitter, you should use extra adhesive because of the glitter, it's not smooth. It don't stick. The stickers don't stick to it, unfortunately. So hope I've been in shot for this. Do any of you have traditions for Christmas? We don't have any traditions. We like to do something on Christmas Eve. Like we always go to my mum's on Christmas Eve So that's kind of like a tradition. But we also like to watch one of our favourite Christmas movies. So starting this week, we're starting our Christmas movie countdown. So we're going to watch a Christmas movie every day up until Christmas. I have some favourites. Definitely have some favourites. I love The Grinch. Obviously, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. What else is there? Nightmare Before Christmas, Grinch. Home Alone 2. Love Home Alone 2. Miracle on 34th Street. What else do I love? I'm trying to think, what are the films? Oh, Fred Claus. I love the Santa Claus movies, 1, 2 and 3, although 1 is my absolute favourite. What else? I'm trying to think what else that is. What other films are there, guys? Home Alone 2, The Grinch, The Polar Express, A Christmas Carol. Now, I love the Disney animated one with Jim Carrey as the voice. Love that one. Can't think what other ones it is. Oh, I don't even know. My mind's gone blank at the minute. But yeah, we're going to start our Christmas movie countdown. I have certain films, like when I was a child, obviously my nan is not with us anymore, but as a child we used to go and see my nan on Christmas Eve, and for some reason The Land Before Time was always on Christmas Eve, and that always reminds me of my nan. It's weird how little things remind you. Just going to put some of these fairies by here. Do have some other stickers because it's purple. I'm going to use the sticker here that says this week. I think that's about it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm writing everything off camera. I'm sorry if this has been a chatty one, but leave in the comments what your favourite Christmas film is. I'd love to know. I've probably missed out a few that I haven't mentioned. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, don't forget to check out Fab Planner Print and use my code 10misses to get yourself 10% off with no minimum spend. And you can join the Facebook group and the Instagram and Twitter. It's all in the description box below. So take care, guys, and have a safe and wonderful bonfire night. Bye, guys.